What does it mean for your career and for your team to be on this global stage and part of the first NBA Cups final in history? And also, how do you believe the in-season tournament will contribute to the expansion of basketball global-wide, internationally?
Yeah, the first part of your question means the world to us as a group. I think this was the whole point of the in-season tournament, to see a young group like ourselves compete and come out here and fight. And I think we're shocking the world right now. Nobody expected us to be here, except for the guys in the locker room. And so, that means a lot to us. And so it feels good. And
just gotta prepare appropriately, enjoy this one, but get ready to go against whoever that is on Saturday. And as far as the in-season tournament, expanding the growth of our game, I think that this is really big for our game. I think that this will become something down the line that fans will continue to be very engaged in. And obviously this is the first year, so I'm sure some things will change as far as the format, the amount of games, stuff like that. But I think the league is getting exactly what they want. And this is bringing a lot of attention to our sport in a time where, usually we're kind of in a lull watching football until Christmas, the average fan. So I think it's really good for the game.
Next question on the left side, that's the wall.
Jose from Drafteados, Spain. Tyrese, second game in a row with 0 turnovers. I think it's 28 assists. It's something that you can work to get better, or it's just a matter of being focused. And also I play basketball and I'm always losing the ball. So any advice would be very helpful.
My teammates just put me in a great position to make the right play.
Sometimes I make some wild passes or things like that. Guys cover it up and make me look a lot better than I am. So that's just kudos to my teammates and the guys who surround me. I'm always just trying to make the right play. I think as long as us as a team, if we take care of the ball, we're going to get enough good looks that we're going to be in every game. So the games where we take care of the ball, we're really hard to beat because we're going to get enough good looks, and more times than not, we're going to make enough good looks. So I think it's a team effort. Everybody's taking care of the ball, and that has a lot to do with it.
Right side.
Tyrese, Willie Ramirez with the Associated Press, 27-15, Miles with the big game, 5 guys in double figures. How nice is it, though, to know that you got a bench that can put 43 up and set the tone while you guys are taking a breather to come back in and sort of just pick up where they left off?
Yeah, I know a lot of people don't want this play all the time, but we truly have one of the best benches in the NBA, if not the best bench in the NBA.
I think local media in Indy, all we talked about was the depth of our group and the competition that was going into training camp, and how guys are really competing for minutes. We got guys who aren't playing right now that can really contribute as well. So we're a really deep team with a lot of different guys who can contribute. And I'm sure we got a lot of guys that people aren't really familiar with, but they'll be familiar all too soon for sure.
Second row on the left, go ahead, Sam.
Scott Agnes, Fieldhouse Files. Miles, why do you think this team has been so good at handling the spotlight, not allowing the big stage to get to you guys? And then Tyrese, could you describe kind of your celebration looking down at your wrist?
Well, I don't think we have a lot of Hollywood guys on this team, man. I think that we got a lot of guys that come in, put their heads down and work, and that just speaks to, what the city of Indianapolis is. We try to embrace that as a team and as a unit, and just give the fans something to be happy about, and just excited to follow. I'm very excited for obviously what we're doing, and we still have a lot to accomplish.
A lot of Hollywood guys. My guys got a suit on. No, I think it's just in the heat of the moment, just having fun.
I know I kind of pounded my chest and said it was my time, whatever. But I think really looking at it, it's our time. It's our time as a group, and we're playing the right way. And like I said, we're shocking the world right now. We're going to continue to do that. And as long as we play the right way, we know we're going to be in every basketball game. And we have a lot of confidence in ourselves. And it don't matter who believes in us. It really doesn't. As long as the guys in the locker room do. And we got all the trust in the world in ourselves. And we're going to continue to have that.
Second row in the middle, go ahead, Jake.
Jake Fisher, Yahoo Sports. Congrats, guys. Miles, Rick said before he was in here that you've been kind of waiting to be a part of a group like this in Indiana for a long time. Can you speak to what it feels like at this moment to be with a guy like Ty and be the lone guy in the front court after all the questions of the fit and the contract was hanging over last year? Just on a personal level, how fulfilling has this been for you?
Feels damn good. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's been a long time coming, just because I know what this organization is capable of, man. And just to have you know, Indy to have their guy and just have a great like bench and a great depth. I couldn't be happier. You know, I feel like you know, I just stayed down, man. It's one of those things where I could have quit. You know, I could have just bailed out a couple of years ago. You know, I could have just threw my hands up and said, you know, this is how it's going to be. But I never stopped working. And I just, you know, I had trust in myself. I trust in the ones around me. And I think the front office did an amazing job the past couple of years to bring in some great pieces.
Stay in the middle roll on the second roll. Middle.
Dustin DePerrick, Indy Star. First, the zone obviously gave you guys a little bit of trouble. How do you feel like you guys figured that out? What do you think got right there? And also they go 43 in the third, and you guys holding to 22 and 25 in the fourth. Just what did you guys kind of do to bunker down defensively after what went on in the third?
I think a lot of guys just made some shots. I think we got Bruce in the middle. You guys know for the last few years, his bread and butter has been his 2-foot floater, and he was able to get to that. Drew was really big in that third quarter, making some really tough shots in the mid-range and stuff like that. This guy dominated the paint for us offensively. We knew after the last time we played them, we got up 20 in the first quarter. They went to zone, that slowed us down, and that got them going. So we expected that. We talked a lot about that in our preparation for this, understanding, how they were going to go to zone, force us to the middle. But I think it's interesting because the point of the zone is to slow us down, but they force everything to the middle within the zone. And I feel like if I'm in the middle of the floor, then I can really get guys involved. And we missed a lot of shots today that I feel like we'll make on Saturday. But he didn't shoot it well, I didn't shoot it well. But a lot of guys that, a lot of ones that we probably want back. But at the end of the day, we just dug in, got enough stops to allow us to play in transition. And like you said all year, when we play in transition, we're really tough to beat. So we just got enough timely stops when needed to get going.
Oh, what's up? Hey, Joey Dinner on the Ringer. Tyrese, Rick Carlisle was in here earlier and he said that you are an MVP candidate. How does it feel to be, mentioned above in the upper echelon of NBA talent this year?
Yes, it's cool. I feel like 2K sometimes, like it feels really good for me, but
At the end of the day, I've spoken on this since the start of the season. I just want to win. We got a bunch of guys that, Buddy's probably I think he's played the most games in the NBA right now without a playoff appearance. So, and that's like my brother. So I want to get him to the playoffs. I want to get to the playoffs. This guy wants to get back to the playoffs. We got a lot of guys that want to compete for something and play for something bigger than ourselves. So this is the start of that, playing for something real. We got a chance to win a championship. Doesn't matter the prize or anything like that. We got a chance to win a championship. And so that means a lot to us. And we're not taking that lightly. We're going to be prepared on Saturday. But I think as a group, we just want to win. So all the extra, individual accolades, that's going to come with winning. That comes with winning.
Side closest wall.
Austin Springs with Meta. We just witnessed such an intense and exciting game. Talk to me about how the energy was different in comparison to the regular season.
I know for me personally, it's just kind of cool to, have Indiana Pacers jersey on and come out here and see all the Pacers jerseys on the side. You have your big market teams, and whenever they come to our arena, it's like you see a whole bunch of, green or a bunch of purple or a bunch of different away fans that travel. But to see that we're, waking up, I guess the rest of the nation now, we have our fans traveling. And, we're genuinely excited about us in a neutral site like this. I thought it was incredible. Energy and Cambridge before we left, that Boston game, that's the best I've seen in the past 3 to 4 years, ever since last time I was in the playoffs. And even here today, I think fans are genuinely excited, whether they were a Pacers fan or just an NBA fan. Just this environment that was created for this in-season tournament was dope, man. And it got louder and louder. This guy made a huge shot in that fourth quarter. It got really loud there as well. So we're looking forward to Saturday. See what's going to bring.
Take 2 more questions in the second row in the middle. Go ahead, please.
Tyrese, talking to you before, you said you were feeling a little different just because it was such a big game. What were you feeling right after? Was it relief? Was it excitement? And what was the celebration like in the locker room for you guys?
I think us as a group right now, obviously there's a lot of excitement around this, and I think that there has to be an appropriate celebration, right? You know what I mean? I think you can't go crazy because you play on Saturday. You gotta make sure you pay attention to the game that's about to happen here in a second to be prepared to go on Saturday. But you want to enjoy this one. We're in the inaugural championship game. That's a lot of fun for us, and that's gonna go down in history. So it's a lot of fun for us. We're all excited, all really happy right now. But we didn't just come here to play in one game, play in 2 games, compete. We came here to win. So you know, it's a lot of fun, but it's appropriate celebration to be ready to go on Saturday.
Last question, second row on the right.
Alan Snell, LV Sports Biz. For both, what are your impressions of Las Vegas, and would you like to see Las Vegas have an NBA team?
Well, it's entertainment capital of the world, right? I think that you know, when we're here for Summer League, you see the environment that it creates and the buzz that it can potentially create, just for the NBA in general. You know, me personally, having a team here, I think it'd be a great thing just for international fans. I feel like Las Vegas is a hot spot for people who travel internationally and want to experience the league at that. So, NBA is about entertainment, and this is the perfect place for it. So, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't like Vegas? You know what I mean? So, yeah, for sure. It's only a matter of time, right? And I think we all understand that. You see they got the NFL team, MLB coming. It's only a matter of the NBA coming. The guy in the Lakers talks about bringing the team to Vegas every other day. So, eventually there'll be a team here. And that's good for the growth of the game, like you said. This is, you know, I think we're at the peak of our sport right now. We got, I think the point guard position is at the best it's ever been, top to bottom, and I think that we got a lot of different guys who can contribute in this league. So I think more teams would be really good for our league and bring more excitement. And like I said, we bring Summer League here every year. USA Basketball is here in the summers. Vegas is, like you said, the entertainment capital of the world, and it's only a matter of time.